Okay. Can we just stay on the starting soon screen for like 1000 more minutes? Do I have to switch? Is it... Do I have to switch? No, please don't end. Song, please don't end. Please don't end. I beg of you. I beg of you, please. Please, no! Hello, hello, Kokones. It's me, Chase Yukone. And today, we're gonna find out if I'm an Unc Omega or a hip Alpha Beta. We're gonna be taking the Unc Test and the Omegaverse Test today. I'm scared. I'm very scared, actually. No! My perception of myself is over! I'm gonna be put into a box. It's like those young adult novels. It's like, you have to fit into these boxes. I don't want to be perceived. I don't want to be defined! Not by these labels, no! Greetings, Yuko. Hello, funny I keep adding it. Hello, Ross. I hope we find you well. No, you did not find me well. You found me the opposite of well. I wasn't even gonna take the Omegaverse today, but someone paid $20, and I... Actually, for money? You know what? That's like one nice Chipotle bowl. No, I'm not gonna succumb to capitalism. I am allowed to be upset! I had to take the Omegaverse test, and now I have to explain what the Omegaverse is. Oh! And this is an archive stream too. Okay. Hi guys. Understandable. I too like money. You see, it's all fine when there's money involved. You would do anything for money, right? $20 is $20. Okay. Okay. Alright, now it's time to explain what the Omegaverse is. Or should I save that for after the Unc Test? I feel like we should... Well, we're already in this just chatting little section here, so I'll explain what the Omegaverse is. Let me put on my appropriate costume. I'm a wolf today. Bark, bark, awoo. Awoo! Okay. So, what is the Omegaverse? I should have brought some kind of presentation, but I didn't make anything. The Omegaverse is this fanfiction trope. It has expanded to other things, but it's mostly a fanfiction trope. The purpose of this trope is to get it out of the way. This is for Mpreg. The purpose of this trope is to create a world where men could get pregnant so that you can write your favorite gay couple having a child. In this world, people have a secondary gender. Alphas, betas, and omegas. I'm sorry that you have to learn this. But you did click on the stream, I'm not gonna blame you. Anyway. Alpha, betas, and omegas. Those are your secondary genders. And this whole system, this societal, biological, magical-ish system is based off of wolves. And so the alphas, they're the strong type, you know, they're the strong, dominant type. And alphas are, you know... Yeah, okay. And then we have the omegas, and the omegas are the opposite of that. They are the opposite of the omegas. I'm not gonna say the words. I don't want to say the words. Yeah. They're the ones getting pregnant, is what I'm going to say. Anyway. And then the betas. The betas, the ones that I want to be, are the ones that don't deal with any of this. They are the normal people. They are the normal people. Yeah. So, basically, there are pheromones from the secondary gender, and pheromones that people have sent so that people get into heats and people get into ruts, and it's this whole system. This whole system. And you know what? I will give the Omegaverse credit where it's due. It is a very creative system, and its world building is pretty good. It is an expansive world. And also, somehow, Omegaverse just gets into, like... It's a way to discuss a lot of gender norms and sexism and themes like that, and yeah. Yuko, it's been 10 minutes and this gave me a migraine already, and you don't think I have a... Okay, I'm not gonna... I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm just telling you, it hurts so much worse to be the one who has to divulge all of this. This is not meant to be talked about. This is not something you bring to the dinner table, yet I have to bring this to the dinner table because that's what I'm doing today, and I got paid 20 bucks. You understand, right? You forgive me? You forgive me? Because I did it for 20 bucks. 20 bucks is 20 bucks, okay? Okay? Why is the chat sliding? Oh, shoot. The chat's sliding again. Oh. That is not supposed to happen. Thank you for pointing that out, actually. Let me fix that. There we go. Hello, Ziggurat. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. For everyone's sake. Please. Please. I don't know. Don't perceive me. I don't wanna... Well, I think that's all the things you need to know about the Omegaverse. If you're curious, you can go search it up. Yeah. I don't actually have any recommendations for fanfictions. Because I'm not really too big on Omegaverse. I have read Omega... Okay, this is even worse. Why am I admitting to this? There's no reason to. But I have read Omegaverse-based works. Some of them are good. Some of them are weird. Some of them are very weird. Some of them are normal. The concept is crazy, though. This is the reason why I can't look into my science class the same. Norway won their first game of the World Cup yesterday. Woohoo! At least there are some good things happening this week. That makes me happy. That makes me feel better. Norway! We're like, get out of the way for Norway because Norway is going to win. I will do my part and spread this accursed knowledge tomorrow to the office. Maybe it'll convince them to... Maybe it convinces them to let me... whhyyy fight it. I mean, go ahead. I'm sure your coworkers would love to hear all about the Omegaverse. Maybe you can get them to take the test. You know, you give your phone to the boss and be like, "Hey, boss, are you an alpha, beta, or omega?" I don't want to. Okay. Good thing is we're not doing the Omegaverse test first. Because we are starting with the Unc Test. And I'm pretty sure you all know what an Unc is. If you don't know what an Unc is, which I'm not even sure if I know what an Unc is, to my knowledge, an Unc is an uncle. An older man. Very... It is... I can't wait to see boomers react to this. Boomers, yes! Yes. Unc is synonymous with the term boomer, I think. Although you could be younger than a boomer, you could... Are millennials Unc? I feel like I've just offended a lot of people. I'm not going to say that. What's in between millennials and boomers? And do you see yourself as an Unc? No, actually, I think I'm pretty radical and hip with the kids. Personally, truthfully, I think I am quite unkish. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm very Unc. I do some Unc things. If you were over 25, you are an Unc. Is that the cutoff? Okay. But it's not about whether you were 25. It's not about your actual age. It's about your mental age. It's about your aura. Is your aura Unc or are you with the Sigmas, right? Are you... What are you? I got my phone just doesn't know the... You know, is it about... Do you know what Skibbity Toilet is? Or are you an Unc 6? You know, it's about that. It's not about how old you are. Yeah, you might be an Unc. No. I'm cool. I keep up with the trends. I keep up with the memes. I'm on the social medias. I'm on the websites. I am on the interwebs, and I do be consuming. That's the hip thing, consuming, right? Unc and Omegaverse beta. I am fine to be a beta. Okay. In terms of order, I would like to be a beta. Because they don't deal with any of this. They're the ones that are like neutral in this situation. Then an alpha. Then Omega. Nothing against Omegas. I just don't... I don't think... I don't want to have pups. Hi, Bunny. Hello. Great. Everyone's here to watching. I want to be a Sigma. Sigma Yukone. Yes, there's a fourth option between Beta, Omega, and Alpha. That is Sigma. That is me. I am Sigma. I am nothing. Turkey. Hello, Turkey. Oh boy, look what you've done. Look what you've done. Watching with sound. Okay. Cool. Okay, since you can't hear anything... That's all the things I wanted to say to you, Turkey. And thank you for the $20. Even if I have to do this to do it. I do appreciate it. Anyway. Okay. We're gonna start off with the Unc Test. So, yeah, I have actually not one. But after I gifted Precious... Okay, thank you for the subs. Thank you. But also... I hope that when you put macaroni and cheese in the microwave, there's one piece of cheese that doesn't melt all the way. And then everything else is just once. And then after that, I hope you get to have a nice bowl of nachos. But I hope your mac and cheese is unevenly cooked. Okay. Alright. Enough stalling. I can't stall forever. It is time for me to go into... Am I an Unc? We're gonna start with this test. I actually have... because I wasn't sure about my sources, right? I have one... I have 1, 2, 3 tests. I have 3 tests for the Omegaverse, and I have the Am I an Unc test, so I think we're good. Listening to white girl music at a Raising Cane's right now. White girl music is very nice music, I will say. I like white girl music. I hopped at the plane at LHS, yeah, with my cardigan. Welcome to the land of filet mignon. Yeah, I'm hungry, yeah. Okay. Am I an Unc? Take the Unc test and find out how cooked your aura really is. Okay. Predictions. I should do predictions. That seems like a fun idea. Let's see. Let's do that. Yay. How do I do that? Wait, okay. Predictions. Okay, start a prediction. Let's see. Is Yuko Unc? No ye. Submission period. We'll do 30 minutes. I'll give you guys a lot of time. Confirm prediction? Yes. Prediction started? Yes. Okay. Prediction! Prediction! These results are interesting. I'll let it cook. I don't Wait, can I put my channel points down? Oh my wow. Well, you guys are oh. I'm gonna put no. Wait, I can't. No! No, I can't bet on my I can't bet on myself. Whatever. Someone let me know their score on the Omegaverse test. I will personally message you with screenshots, Turkey. Don't worry. I'll make sure you will get it. On ye. No. I am very young. I am not Unc. I put all my points on no. Thank you very much. Thank you. See? Some people are correct. Okay, alright. I'm going to let that run, and I'm just gonna start the test. It's better to eat the bridge and bite the bullet. So, start the test. And this is out of 100. Oh, I did not mean to click that already. Okay. Check every statement that applies. Be honest, no one's watching, Unc. Okay, that's not true. I have people are watching me by every move. Whatever. I will be honest though. I have asked someone what Unc means. No, actually, I was able to figure that out because uncle. Yeah, I thought it was pretty easy to get. I have asked with a straight face what 6-7 means. Yeah. I have asked that. It was in the early phases when it was just picking up. I don't have the TikTok. I don't have the TikTok, so I didn't know about it. I didn't know. I've used on fleek in the last 12. Okay. That is a long range, by the way. I could be saying on fleek for anything. 12 months? That's a whole year! I have said kids these days out loud and meant it. I mean, like... Yeah! I mean... I feel like that's a common phrase. I mean, have I meant... Well, it's like half meaning it. I do use this kind of ironically, but the point I make afterwards, I do mean it, you know. On fleek? Really, Yuko? It's a word! Am I not allowed to use words? Words are words! It conveyed the meaning I needed at this exact moment. Whatever. Okay. I still say lit unironic. Have I said lit? Do I say lit? I don't even remember. I feel like I have. But it's not that bad. I don't know. I mean, it says I still say. I feel like I haven't said it in a long while, so I'm like kind of iffy on this one. I'm gonna say... I don't think I've ever said lit unironically, really. Like, I don't say that often. I feel like I have said it like unironically before, but not recently. Like, I would say like a few years ago, maybe. I say it ironically. What is ironic? I don't know. I had to Google Riz. No, I did not. I did not have to Google Riz because I play D&D and I know what charisma is. I think bet means a wager. Does it? Bet? I'm trying to like pick apart what this question is asking. And I know that it's asking, do you not know what bet means? And I know what bet means. It means you're up or down for something. But I also do think bet also means a wager as well. Because that's also what it means. That's literally what it means. Well, bet could mean a wager. Exactly! Exactly, bet could mean a wager, but that's not what the question is asking, right? I'm gonna say... It could. It's not the only thing that it means. So, I know what the other meaning is, so I'm not gonna click that. I have called something cool beans this year. Cool beans is nice to say. It's cool beans, guys. Come on. Cool beans. Cool beans? This is cool beans. Cool beans. Yeah. I've used YOLO in a real conversation. Like, do you mean genuinely or ironically? I have. It says if I ever have used it. This is... okay. Okay, listen. Why are some of these clicked already? Hold on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, cool. See, my score is only 5 out of 100. We're fine. I think Unc means like more than 50, maybe? I don't know. We don't know yet. I refer to TikToks as those little videos. No, I refer them to the TikToks. I use Facebook seriously and check it daily. No, I don't even have Facebook. I watch TikToks in my phone's browser instead of the app. I only watch TikToks when people send them to me. So, because I don't have the app, I have to watch them in the browser. So technically, yes. I don't understand any current trends and have stopped trying.
No, I think I understand current trends quite well, actually.
Yeah, my points are gone. No, it's only 6 out of 100. By definition, I'm only 6 years old. That's not Unc. Would you call a 6-year-old Unc? That guy's in like 1st grade. That is not Unc. I am not Unc. You guys aren't allowing for any leniency here. I post long captions stacked with hashtags. I used to. I don't anymore. I don't think so. Right? I mean, my last few YouTube videos... I mean, that is quite a long caption. I'm thinking about the one I just posted about my debut 2.0. That is kind of a long... But it's not stacked with hashtags. At most, I use 3. I think 3 is a good number. On Twitter and Blue Sky, I don't post that long of captions. They're quite short, and I only use like 1 hashtag, so... I share Minion memes. I have never once shared a Minion meme or commented amen on people's posts. I use LinkedIn for personal life updates? No, I don't even have LinkedIn. I'm very unemployed. I tag people in posts they're already in. What does that mean? Like when I make a post, I tag people in it? Not all the time. In posts they're already in. What is that? I don't think I do that. Like if someone's in the post and I tag them in the comments or something? Or does that mean like... What does that mean? Wait, hold on. I realize I have to change my face. I gotta look more Unc while I do this. I'm Unc now. I'm Unc. I'm Unc-ing it. I don't know what... Like, if they're in the photo, I tag them. That makes sense, right? Yeah. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Me neither. We're just gonna skip that one. I don't think I do that. I forward articles to my whole family chat. I don't have a family chat. And I don't forward articles anyway. I do send funny article titles to my sibling though. Because sometimes... sometimes there's really funny articles out there. Like... But not to the whole family chat, no. It's like ones with really stupid titles. I can't think of an example, but it's like... Oh, right, there was an article about the Mike and Ike divorce. I sent that to my sibling. I thought that was pretty cool. I think that happened like way back when. Like, I don't even remember. But Mike and Ike's the candy, they had a divorce. And they sold Mike candies and Ike candies separately. Okay, I leave reviews for restaurants based on the parking. Who does that? No, I don't. I reply okay with a period and don't see the issue. I don't see the issue with this. I don't think I've ever... I usually give a thumbs up, like emoji. Oh, look at that. We'll just check that one up. Oh, look at that. Exactly what I was talking about. Okay. I use full punctuation and capitals in every text. I don't do either of these. I'm a lowercase texter. I do text with periods at the end of my sentences, though. Most of the time I do. Honestly, it depends. Sometimes I do capitalize stuff. I don't know why I do that sometimes. If it's a long paragraph or if I'm explaining something, it's just easier to read that way. But I don't do it for every text, no. Like, I'd say like 25% of my texts are... The okay is passive-aggressive. It is? It is? Passive-aggressive? Was it like, okay, tosses my hair around? Oh, okay, whatever, eye roll. Is that... That's how I feel like that's how people read it, but I don't take offense to it. It's punctuation. It's punctuation, capitalization. I sign my text with my name, even to my kids. I don't have kids, and I don't sign my texts. I send a voice note. I send voice notes longer than 1 minute. There's a time. We're not allowed to send over 1 minute? I do that for whenever someone I know has a birthday or something like that. I send them a long voice note. or something similar. I like to send long voice notes because I can say a lot of funny things in them. So yeah, I do send voice notes. I use the laughing emoji as my default. I don't know what other emoji to use! It's the laughing emoji! The laughing emoji means you're laughing! I'm not gonna use... Okay, the crying emoji I can see. You're crying laughing. Okay, this one you're crying laughing too. Whatever. I don't know what everyone else is using. The skull emoji? I do use the skull emoji. The rose emoji? I never understood the rose emoji. The dying rose? Are you dying laughing? Is that what you're saying? The crying one, Yuko. Okay, why though? What is wrong with this one? What is wrong with the crying laughing? Okay, I use the crying emoji, but like it's to convey a specific emotion of crying. Like I'm crying, but this is funny. This is funny, so I'm crying, right? It's different. It's two different facial expressions. I did not spend my entire life studying people's facial expressions, only for all logic to go out of the window when it comes to these silly little pictures in my phone. Whatever. I'm just gonna move on. I use ellipses in basically every text. I use them in a lot of texts, but basically everything is... It's a lot, so I'm not gonna say this. I reply noted to casual messages. Do I? I do that. I write lol, but I am not laughing at all. Oh yeah. That's just like a internal laugh. I do write lol when I do laugh out loud. I don't know, do you guys vibe with Raffle? Do you guys Raffle? Raffle, Lamau, laughing emoji, skull emoji. Haha. Oh wait, I usually reply with... Wait, I just remember what I laugh with. I feel like I have said lol before. But I mostly laugh with a... Here, I'll type in chat so you guys can see what I laugh with. just... Who laughs when writing lol? I feel like you have to at least at some point. At least once. Right? If you're laughing, if you find something funny, you laugh. If you find something funny, you write lol. Or you do what I do, and you write... That's a Vietnamese thing. It's also a Brazilian thing, I think, but it's a Vietnamese thing. But like there's a correlation there, right? Because like if I wear red shirts when it's sunny, and I wear like sandals when it's sunny, there has to be at least one day where I wear a red shirt with sandals. That's how it works. There's a correlation, it's not a causation. I forward jokes I got via SMS in 2009. No. I don't do that. I've never done that. I don't even know what that means. I take a photo of my screen instead of using a screenshot. Who does that? No. I use screenshot. I email files to myself to move them between devices. Kind of? I don't really. I use Google Drive. That's not email. I use Google Drive if I have to move things. Sometimes I just send it to myself on Discord, which isn't really the most secure, but it doesn't matter if all I'm sending is like, you know, pictures and stuff. Whatever. I have an emotional relationship with my printer. I say please and thank you. Is that enough emotion for you? I care about my printer. What's wrong with caring about your printer? Look at all the work it does for you. My printer. I love my printer. I have taken a photo of my screen. I feel like you only do that in like emergency cases. Where there's like something wrong with your screen and you have to like take a picture of the actual screen itself. There's excuses I can find for doing that. Does it make you Unc? Maybe. But there are reasons. We are allowed a little bit of leeway. I have asked a teenager to fix my Wi-Fi. Technically? Do you mean like asking someone younger than me to fix my Wi-Fi? Or someone who's technically... I'm gonna say yes. I think it doesn't really make sense. When my sibling and I were younger, when we were teenagers, yeah, I did ask them to fix the Wi-Fi. So I guess that counts. I keep all my passwords written in a notebook. This seems like a security lapse. What if you guys try to find the notebook? Yes, actually, I do, and you're never going to see the notebook. But, you know... It's secure! It's secure, I will never lose it. No, like, weird stuff can happen. Where do you put passwords, anyway? Where else? It's good to have all your passwords written somewhere so that you can remember them. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. I feel like that is reasonable. I have them on my phone. Okay, what happens when you lose your phone, huh? What if your phone gets stolen? What if you drop it in the toilet or the garbage disposal? Where are all your passwords then? They're gone forever. A notebook I can physically keep safe in a locked safe at a door. I type with 2 fingers and look at the keys. Like my 2 index fingers or my thumbs? Do thumbs finger? Are thumbs fingers? Is that... I think thumb is finger, right? No, they're not. Technically, they're not. I think that's what people are saying. One of these fingers is not a finger. I don't have fingers! Look at my hands! They're balls! Do I look at the keys? Let me type something right now. I am typing and not looking at my board. Let us continue. Okay. I have 47 plus browser tabs open. The only reason I don't have 47 browser tabs is because my search engine got reset. Before, I had over 100. And I knew what each one of them did. But you guys are lucky. You're lucky, because I don't check this box right now because that would be lying. I print emails so I can review them No, that's a waste of ink. I still wear skinny jeans and don't see the issue. Skinny jeans... I don't like them. It's a sensory thing. They're too tight. I don't like the texture. I don't like anything about them, so, no. I wouldn't see the issue with wearing skinny jeans. Wear whatever you want. Isn't that more non-Unc to encourage creativity and flow? Whatever. I am genuinely confused by ankle socks versus crew socks. What is a crew sock? Are those like the taller ones? Are they taller? Do I search this up? I'm searching what I'm searching up what a crew sock is. Does this mean I have to check this box? Yes, probably. Oh, it's these socks. Oh. Is there an issue with wearing these? Are one better than the other? I guess I'm confused. I tuck t-shirts into jeans without irony. I don't like wearing jeans. If I did, I don't tuck them. I tuck all my other shirts though. I like my silhouette when I tuck shirts in. It just looks better. It just looks better that way for most of them. But jeans? No, I don't tuck into jeans. They're too What are crew socks? Okay, so ankle socks go to your ankles, and then crew socks go like a little further. I think it's like a quarter of your calf. I think. Yeah, it goes like that. So I think the thing with this is that you wear different socks for different shoes. So yeah. I show up business casual to casual events. No. No. I do dress fancy, but not like business fancy. I do tend to overdress more than I underdress, but really it's not too big of an issue. It's like, I don't know, if everyone's wearing like hoodies and like sweatpants and whatnot, I'm like showing up with like a tucked in shirt with pants. But I feel like it's still a casual shirt. I don't think I do this. I don't do this. I tuck t-shirts into jeans without iron. Okay, we already said that. I own multiple polo shirts in different colors. Polo shirts? Like the ones with that certain texture. I have one. I think I have one, that's it. I own a lot of button-up shirts. I have like 10 different button-up shirts with different colors, but those are not polo shirts. I own cargo pants and use every pocket. I don't have cargo pants. Cargo shorts. I don't have that. I wear New Balances every day. I don't know what that is. I wear socks with sandals and feel powerful. This is a move about asserting dominance. Everyone tells you that you can't wear socks and sandals. Socks and sandals are so ugly. That's so ugh. And I know. That's why I'm wearing them. I'm wearing them to see you. To see you cower beneath my power. I wear them specifically out of spite. And also because sometimes I don't want to have my dogs out. I don't want to have my dogs out. Polo shirts are the uniform dad summer shirt. Yeah, it's like this whole list right here is just a dad outfit. I have a fanny pack and use it sincerely. No. I think I don't. I have a bag that is like a fanny pack, but it's not like an... No, it doesn't go around your waist. It's like a crossbody bag, but small. Okay, I think we're safe. I wear a watch every single day. No, I don't... I feel like if I have one thing on one hand, I have to have another thing on the other hand, so it has to like match. So I can't wear a watch unless I'm wearing like something else on the other hand. Or either that or I have to switch the watch. Also, I feel like every watch is too expensive, so I'm scared to wear them outside. I listen to actual radio in the car. Yeah, I like listening to radio. I do listen to radio. I complained that music was better before. No. I like old songs, but I don't think music was better than before. I think music is constantly evolving, and I think that's beautiful. I leave concerts 3 songs early to beat the parking lot. No! I paid for the concert. I'm staying the whole concert. Who does... What? I think podcasts are just radio you pay for. No, but this is a funny thought to think. I rewatch the same 3 movies on rotation. I do tend to rewatch movies if I really like them. Like K-pop Demon Hunters, when I was obsessed with that, I watched that like 5 or 6 times. But no, I do watch different movies. I fall asleep to true crime documentaries? No. I have never finished a single anime? No, I finish anime. I struggle to finish anime, but I have finished anime. So, I don't have to check that. I rewatch the Lego Movie quite often. Yeah, there's a difference between rewatching movies that you like versus just watching the same 3 movies. There's a difference between that. I don't think there's anything wrong with coming back to old movies. And maybe there's nothing wrong with being Unc, so I don't know why I'm, like, using them synonymously. But,
yeah, you should be able to watch what you want to watch, and I think everyone has a movie that they just rewatch.
I only listen to music from 1 decade. No, I think I've listened to music from multi-centuries.
Yeah, we got the Beethoven, and then we have Chapel Road.
Both of them can be in my playlist. I read a physical newspaper. I read a physical newspaper on weekends. No, I do not. I bring earplugs to cons. I do. Just in case. I've learned to do that. Because I'm not the biggest fan of loud noises. I like when things are quiet. I do this. It's a safety caution. It's another... yeah. I also bring, like, not earplugs specifically, but I get the sentiment. You want to bring some kind of noise canceling, earphones, earplugs, headphones. I bring them to long lines. I bring them to concerts, anywhere that I know is going to be loud or that I need to cover my ears for. Daily life. I compare grocery prices per ounce out loud in the aisle. Out loud? Only when I'm shopping with someone, but I don't do it out loud. I have strong, unprompted opinions about Costco. I don't have any opinions on Costco. I don't... I save good cardboard boxes just in case... Okay. That's just me being paranoid, though. And you could always reuse cardboard. You could always reuse cardboard. There's so many things you can use cardboard for. Although I am more likely to recycle cardboard. Do I have any cardboard boxes? We can answer this question by looking around. Do I have any cardboard boxes? No. Although I do remember this one time, I had this cardboard box that was very big for an order. And I put it in my sibling's room, and I called it my office. And I would do my work, my schoolwork, inside of this cardboard box. That counts? I think that counts. Okay. I would just work in a little cardboard box. I really want to go to a Costco. I heard they have really good hot dogs. I would go for the hot dogs. The $1 hot dogs. I would go for the samples, actually. I think they have good samples. The local grocery stores that I go to don't have any samples. Makes me sad. I complain about delivery fees instead of just paying them. Can I do both? Am I not allowed to do something and complain about it? Example? This? This is an example. I'm complaining about doing the Unc Test, but I am doing it anyway. So, I'm gonna say no, because I do both. I complain about the delivery fees, and I pay them. Or wait, is this about food, or is this about, like, buying stuff? Because, like, I think it's absurd if you're buying a $2 item and it has, like, a $10 shipping fee. If it's food, I understand food. Drivers gotta make money. Okay, I'm gonna skip this. I'm in bed before 10 p.m. by choice. I take a daily multivitamin and remind others too. No. Maybe I should. This is good Unc behavior. This is healthy Unc behavior. I have a designated spot on the couch. On the couch? No. Everywhere else I have a designated spot. I feel like it's normal to want to sit somewhere specific and have it be the same every time. I think that's quite normal. This specific example? No. But the general example? Yes. But you know what? I'm not gonna click it because you didn't ask. I complain about my back at least once a day. No, I think my back's fine. I do tend to sit really weirdly, but my back in general, quite fine. Quite good, even. The concept of a Costco just amazes me. Yeah. Costco. I plan all my meals on Sunday. No. I have plastic bags inside other plastic bags. Okay, for this, I just wing it. Whatever food I have. I mean, I do go out to get my collection of rocks and minerals for the week. Yes, but I don't plan all of my meals. I don't plan meals. I save plastic bags inside other plastic bags. This is less of an Unc thing and more of... I feel like more of a family kind of thing. Every Vietnamese house I've gone to has a plastic bag inside other plastic bags. I know that Hispanic people also do this too. And I'm pretty sure a load of other cultures just do this. It's useful. You can use them as trash bags. Guys, is it Unc to not want to waste things? Guys, is it Unc to reduce, reuse, recycle? Work/school. Okay. How many do we have left here? Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. Hey! Hey! I say, let's circle back in actual... Yes. Yes. I have sent, per my last email, more than once. No. I think I did it once. Exactly once. Have I done this? No, actually. I do send... Hey, I did mention this in another email, but I'm mentioning this again just in case. I don't say per my last email. That feels a little rude. I send calendar invites for casual hangouts. No, I don't know how to use calendar to its fullest extent. I am visibly proud of my spreadsheets. Who wouldn't be proud of their spreadsheets? Spreadsheets are, you know, worth to be proud of. What's next? I'm not allowed to be proud of the meal I cooked? That's rude. I should be allowed to be proud of anything, really. I schedule meetings that should have been emails. It's good to talk things out with people. Like, who are you to decide what's an email and what's a meeting, okay? Yes, sometimes I like talking to people. I would send an email. If it's, you know, yeah, usually it's just an email. Sometimes, meetings, talking to each other, is fine. I mean, it depends. Do I really do this? Or am I just... I only send... I feel like I don't actually do this. First of all, I don't really schedule meetings. But I have asked people to call instead of just texting them. So I feel like there's I don't know. I'm gonna skip this. I don't know. I have my plastic bags inside my plastic bags. Yeah, I feel like that's normal. I feel like everyone does this. There's only a select few who don't do that, and they're wasteful, and they are sinful. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Do what you want, but I think it's better to. I think it's better to save your plastic bags. They're useful. I scheduled meetings that should have been emails. I'm thinking about that. What do I know that should have been an email? I feel like in a professional setting, which I assume this is, yeah, this is what it's asking about. I don't do this. In a professional setting, I don't do this. I always try to email people. I hate meeting people for business stuff sometimes. Well, actually, I don't mind it, but, you know, I'd rather not. I CC my boss for protection. No. Because I'm unemployed. I print things to review on paper. I don't think I've ever printed anything. I hate wasting printer ink. I have a distinct work voice. You have to talk a certain way. This voice is different than how I talk to my boss. Or my superiors. You don't talk to them like this. Imagine I came up to my boss, I was like, "Hey boss, do you want to hear the memo I spreadsheeted and stuff for? Do you want to hear my minutes?" No, you would say, "Hey boss. Blah 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 blah." It's about being professional. Whatever. I arrived to meetings 10 minutes early every time. No. I try to be on time. I wouldn't say I'm 10 minutes early every time. There's been times where I am late. There's been times I've been exactly on time. So, I use Outlook by choice and defend it. I don't even know what Outlook is. I leave every function before midnight. No. No. I feel relieved when plans get canceled. Sometimes, not all the times. It's not. Oh my goodness, I hear myself. How long have I been able to? I hope that wasn't picking up on my thing. I don't think it was. Hold on. Testing. Okay, yeah, I wasn't picking up. Ugh, I hate Outlook. Enlighten me, what is Outlook and what do you hate about it? Yeah, I feel relieved sometimes when plans get cancelled. Certain plans, sometimes, not every time. I'm usually happy to go to stuff. There's just, you know. I bring a jacket just in case to every outing. Only in the winter, so no, not every outing. And yes, I do bring jackets just in case, but usually no. I usually, if I choose to wear an outfit, then I wear the outfit. You know what they say? A fashionable person never gets cold. I avoid clubs at all costs. I don't avoid them at all costs. I mean, if you ask me to go clubbing with you, I guess. I wouldn't go out of my way to avoid it. I don't know. I don't go to clubs though. I don't avoid them, but I just don't. I haven't been to one. I prefer dinner reservations to bars. Yeah, dinner is nice and fancy, and you get really yummy stuff. I don't know. I feel like it's just nicer. And it's also easier to talk. Bars are very loud. I would have to shout the entire time, and that would hurt my voice. I refuse standing room only events on principle. Standing room only events? What are those? No, I don't refuse them. I ask, what time will this end before agreeing to plan? Yes, because I like planning things. I'm not asking for a specific time. I'm asking how long are we gonna be there? What's an estimate so I can plan accordingly. Yeah. I want to know exactly who else will be there first. I used to do this. I used to ask who's gonna be there, but now I don't because I don't know, it feels rude. I would like to know who will be there, but I don't ask about it. I would love to know everyone. Hi, Floppa. Hello, hello. It's like an email thing, but there's just better options. Yeah. Yeah, I guess Outlook is old and washed up like Unc. I want to know exactly who else will be there first. I do want to know that. I do. I cancel plans the day of regularly. No, I don't. Regularly? No. Unless like something comes up, then I don't like to cancel plans. I judge venues primarily by parking. No. There's a lot of things I judge venues by, and parking is not one of them. I have said back in my day in earnest. Yes. Final boss behavior. Is this gonna give me like 500 points for clicking? No? Okay, cool. I call strangers buddy, champ, or chief. No, I don't. I stick to the regular. I stick to the sirs, the ma'ams, and hey you. Back in my day. When you used to have It's like half ironic, half unironic. I give unsolicited advice at every opportunity. No. My advice is solicited. I have said you'll understand when you're older. Have I? I think so. Maybe once? Maybe one time? I don't think I said this, actually. Which is weird, because it feels like something I should have said before, but I don't remember saying this at all. I feel like I should click it, because I'm pretty sure it feels like something I would say. It feels like something I have said before, but I don't think I've said this before. So I'm not gonna click it. Well, you just said it right now. Okay, whatever. I can't argue with that logic. You'll understand when you're older. You know what? Technicality, whatever. But you have to understand the intention behind the question when you answer this. You see, you can't just go by the question itself. You have to understand what are they asking, not what are they asking. What are they asking? Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't think that makes sense. Whatever. I don't think I've said this. I tell stories that take 20 minutes to land. Probably. I have told long stories before. I mean, like, you mean like a story where the punchline is like 20 minutes later? No. If I'm telling a story that long, it's interesting throughout the whole way. You know what? I'm gonna say this because sometimes I yap and I like wrap around the question. I feel like I've said a story that takes 20 minutes. I argue about the thermostat as a hobby? No, but that sounds like a fun hobby. I have a favorite hardware store and a second favorite. No. I correct people's grammar out loud. I make fun of people. I make fun of my friends when they say stuff wrong. Like, you know, someone will be like, hey, I went to the store and I got tomato soup. And I'm like, you said tomato soup instead of tomato soup. But I feel like I don't, like, genuinely do this. Because any moment to make fun of your friends is a moment to make fun of your friends. I have terrible grammar. That's fine. I don't judge people for having terrible grammar. I just like correcting people because I'm terrible. Okay, I'll click it.
used to say that, but instead of saying older, I said younger. I said it to older people. Whoops, I just dropped my phone. Oh, that's funny. That's a funny thing to do. Yeah, you'll understand when you're younger, and they'll never get younger. That's funny. I sigh audibly when I stand up. No, but this is very dad behavior. I am the designated admin of the family group chat. No, because I don't have a family chat. Okay, alright, cool. We are at the end. Alright, are you ready for my score? Are you ready? Time for the... Do I have a drum roll on me? Soft Unc! Soft Unc! Okay, Soft Unc? What does this mean? Unc behaviors are leaking through. The youth notice. They just don't say anything. Okay. Well, I'm sorry for your points, everyone. I'm very sorry for your points. I'm very sorry for the points that have been lost. But here you have it. Here you have it. I am Soft Unc. Oh, my back! I can feel my back disintegrate. The Facebook midget meme. Lol, Raffle, XD. Kids these days, you'll understand when you get older. Get off my lawn. 76. I'm dying. My dementia. My old age. My arthritis. I spent my life earnings on this bet. Well, you should have invested in a Roth IRA instead. I mean, I wasn't not expecting this result, but I'm not happy with this. I mean, okay. Choose outcome time. I'm only a Soft Unc, though. I feel like it could be worse. Well, here you go, guys. Bing a la boom. How many points did you get? Wahoo! Yippity booba! Yippity ki-yay! How was the Beatles, Grandma? It was the best thing I've ever witnessed. I remember when Elvis Presley was on stage. Elvis Presley. I remember going to the old radio and turning it on and hearing Tchaikovsky. Oh, Tchaikovsky. He was a swooner back in my day. He's... You were there for the Jackson... I was there for everything. You know, there was this old band called the Sauropods. Man, I was in love with the lead singer. The lead singer, Allosaurus. Man, could he sing well? Man, what a majestic band. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need some time to think about this, really. This is changing my way of thinking. This is changing everything I know about me. I feel like I have some things to reflect on. I feel like I have a lot of things to reflect on. You know what's funny? I've seen people older than me get a better score than me. And I know. Because I know some of my friends have taken the Unc Test. So... I have some things to reflect on. I'll be right back. Goodbye. Do you have a pet dinosaur? Yeah, probably. I remember Their name was Coelacanth, and we were buddies. Actually, I wasn't even on Earth at that time. The dinosaur type, genuinely. I was on my own planet. But there were coelacanths on that planet, and we were friends, so... All around me are familiar chases. Worn-out chases. Worn-out chases. Hey guys.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Hi Viper.
Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for anything. Hi.
Hello. Should I? Oh god, the song's about to end soon. No, I don't want to come back. You can't drag me. What's worse than being an Unc is being literally Alpha or Omega. Yeah, I'd feel bad if I don't say it. Hey, don't feel bad for not saying hello. You're never owed to... You're never expected to come to a stream. Like, if you don't show here, I'm probably gonna be, like, you know... Don't feel bad. Just come here, and you enjoy it, and you enjoy yourself. That's, yeah. For you guys. I should do the test. Maybe you should. Maybe you should. Should I link all of the tests in the description? Do you guys want to take the Unc test too while I do it? Anyway. I will put in the... Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by something. I will put in the Unc test for you guys to do. And I did... sorry, I got distracted by something. There's nothing, Okay. It may or may not be in someone else's stream, and they just saw that I was streaming. I don't like telling other people that I'm streaming right now because that feels rude. That feels rude. Yes, I do have a, Okay. Okay. I'm being called out right now. Okay. Anyway, I thought I could multitask, but being called out, okay. Apologies, guys. I'm gonna link the test. I'm gonna focus on linking the test, actually. That seems like a good idea. Let's do that. Here you go. You want to? Here you go. Take the Unc test, guys. Go, my fellow beings. Go in. Have fun. Have fun with the... You should put soft Unc in your... I'm already embarrassed enough as is! I'll post it somewhere. Do you want me to put a waving flag that says soft Unc? That... do you not care about my dignity? Do you not care about my reputation? What's next? You're gonna ask me to write, like, I am whatever I get in the Omegaverse. Wah. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting, like, very distracted right now. Because they're asking me... Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go give a shout out to Boba right now. The person who I'm watching on stream right now. I think you should watch them too because they are very nice and they are really funny and they do drugs. Well, not really, but... Here you go. Go check out Boba. They're also streaming art. Okay. What happened to the not a chesser thing? I learned how to play chess. Maybe one day I can unlearn the ways of the Unc and I could remove it from my bio. You know what? I will put soft Unc somewhere and I will wear it for exactly 1 month, okay? That's all I'm gonna do. But anyway, go follow Boba! Boba is very good at singing and they're also very funny. Yeah, a cat girl ghost. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna get distracted by this anymore. Anyway, new prediction. What is Yukone? Maybe you guys can put back your points if you lost points. Alpha, Beta, Omega. I'll give little shorthands. The pregnator. I don't want to put... No, I'm not putting descriptions under this. If you didn't remember what they are, search it up. I'm not putting that in here. Star prediction. Okay, I won't vote in this one like I did last time, so nothing is rigged, nothing is messed up, okay? Everything is exactly as is. You learned how to play chess? I did learn how to play chess! I did learn how to play chess, kind of. I beat Stockfish level 1, fair and square. I learned it from scratch. There was this website, there was a stream. Yeah! Not a gamer. I'm about to remove the not a gamer this Saturday. Human benchmark too. We're gonna do it again. And I guess I have to replace it with Soft Unc for about a month. But that is way better than the 2 years I've had these two titles for. So I'm fine with that. Anyway, let me get into costume and then we're gonna do the first Omegaverse test because I've stalled for long enough. Bloop! I'm a wolf. Ow! Is it 2 years? Wow. Yeah, it's been 2 years. Isn't that crazy? 2 years of me not knowing I'm an Unc. That's, well, Unc didn't exist before. Unc wasn't a slang word when I first started. So maybe more like 1 year? I feel like Unc didn't get popular for until a few months ago though. That's how slang is. It doesn't really stay that long. I feel like Unc is I feel like slang is just... I feel like Unc is going to stay though. Like Riz is going to stay. Unc is going to stay. 6-7 will fade. 6-7, yeah. It's like a Pavlovian response for me. I have to do it. There's certain things that if I say them, I have to complete them. So that is one of them. I have to react. I'm not doing it with my will. Yibbity-doo-dah. Yibbity-doo-dah. Oh, well, looks like there's a thing I have to do real quick before, bloop. Did I do that correctly? Please tell me I did that correctly. I didn't, Boink. Yay! I remember that stream. I do remember that stream. That human benchmark stream a long time ago. Okay, enough stalling. Alright, accurate Omegaverse quiz, 100% guarantee. That was a fun stream back then. Accurate Omegaverse quiz, 100% guarantee. Aww. What is this? What is your ideal partner? This is gonna be funny. In 2 weeks, this specific question, when I get the video out. Oh right, the Pride video I was talking about making. I might split that up into 2 videos. The first part is gonna be the coming out of Chase Yukone. With drum rolls and stupid explosions, whatever. And then the second one, because it's the first part is genuine and the second part is funny, and I don't want people to click on a funny video and then have to go through the genuine. And then I could fit more stuff if I split into 2 videos. But anyway, that's not the point. This is gonna be funny when that video comes out. And I am working on it, so yippee! What is your ideal partner, though? I'm already done! Okay. Obedient, easily flustered, motherly, tender, assertive, funny, protective, submissive, cuddly, social, independent. I'm gonna say independent so they can leave me alone. I would like them to be funny. That is a good one. Oh wait, can I click 2? Okay, I'm gonna click independent though. Cause I want people to have their own things. I think it's cool when people do their own things outside of me. Where do you go for a first date? What is this? Wait, did I put in the Unc Test in the chat? Did I do that? Are you guys able— this is the Omegaverse test. The test whether you're an alpha, beta, or omega. I will send this one as well in case you want to take it with me for whatever reason. If I have to suffer, so do you. There we go. Anyway, this is the Omegaverse test. So if I have to explain the Omegaverse again, I'll do it really quickly. Omegaverse is this fanfiction trope, mainly fanfiction, but it's also in non-fanfiction books. But it is this trope in literature where you are set in a world where you have a secondary gender
it's based off of wolves. You are either an alpha, beta, or an omega. This trope was made so that people could write about mpreg, which means male pregnancy. So if you have a second gender, so omegas are the ones getting pregnant. Alphas are the ones who do the impregnating. And betas don't do any of that. That's your quick rundown if you're curious. Yeah, if you're curious, go ahead. I got soft Unc. See, I'm not the only one with soft Unc. I feel like most people are soft Unc. There's a little bit of Unc in everyone. I'm normal, I swear. Right. If I have to explain Omegaverse one more time, I'm going to jump 6 feet into the air, explode, and do like an Irish jig dance as I come back down. I can't do this anymore. Where would you go for a first date? Their home? My home? No. Picnic is like bugs everywhere. Aquarium is— oh shoot. Okay, I think aquarium's the best choice. I like fish. You are doing a Kahoot. What does Kahoot have to do with this? You are doing a Kahoot with a group and your partner. Do you let them win? I will kick their butt into next Tuesday. Them winning is disrespectful to me. I'm an idiot, they'd win anyway. Absolutely no, I don't see why not. I will kick their butt into next Tuesday. I'm competitive, I like Kahoot. Trivia games, I am very competitive on. You ask someone out on a date, do you pay? We could split. Wait, hold on. I asked some— okay, if I'm the one who asked them out, then I should pay. I heard that principle recently, and that makes sense. Yeah, I should pay. Either that or we buy. I'm money hungry. We should split. Are we reading Yuri and Yaoi? I assume you wanted to say Yaoi. This is— yes, this is used for Yaoi tropes and Yuri tropes too. Okay. I don't like this one. It has a heart. They're not allowed to pay. I would say I don't want to be greedy, so I'll say yes. If I'm the one who asked them out, I should pay. And then if they ask me out, they should pay. If we are both asking each other out, we should split. How do you spend your free time? Reading fanfiction. Writing, drawing, anything artistic, really. Hands-on activities, woodworking, metalworking, clay, etc. Being active, hiking, swimming, sports, etc. Cooking. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Listening to music, spending time with my friends. Okay, I do a lot of these. Which one do I do the most, though? I do read fanfiction. I do like reading fanfiction. I do like doing artistic stuff. Yes, I'm, very artistic. I do cooking, but that's, like, the least one. Listening to music is pretty high up there. But I think most of it is friend time. I like spending time with my friends. It's between that or reading fanfiction. When you play open world games, Minecraft, Terraria, Ark, what do you enjoy doing? Building, resource hoarding, pet collecting, flower picking, exploring. I take other people's stuff for funsies. PvP, farming, or mining. Okay, I'm gonna say Minecraft because that's the only one I play. When I play Minecraft, I thought splitting was normal. I think splitting is normal, yeah. If it's like a... Cause, I don't know. Cause recently people are saying if you ask someone out, you should be the one to pay, which I agree with. It depends. In a date scenario, yes. If you are
out in an outing with someone, I think splitting is pretty normal. I would say splitting. But I feel like on the principle that I'm like, hey, let me take you out on a date, it's like, I should be paying. Because I'm taking you out instead of us going together. Right? That's like... Okay. Okay, building? I'm a farmer. I like farming. It's repetitive, it's easy. Farming and mining. Oh, wait, I could choose multiple this time. Let's go! I do flower pick as well. I don't build. I'm very bad at building. And I don't PvP. I'm bad at PvP. I don't take other... Well, I do that. I do take people's stuff for fun. Well, no. I do play pranks on people, but I don't just, like, take people's stuff. That's rude. Depends on who I'm with. I don't think that's, like, the thing I do, though. Right, this is asking for the thing. And I don't think this is the thing. I would say flower picking. I do like to pick flowers. Farming, mining, I think this is a good selection. Let's go. Best question ever. Oh, okay. What is your favorite color? Oh, none of these. Natural colors like earthy browns and greens. Any cool colors except for neons. Okay. Jewel tones. Ooh! That is not the color of lapis. Does lapis look like that? I thought lapis was blue. Pastels. Ooh! Black, maybe with an accent color. Neons. Warm colors. Okay, this is cute. This is cute. Okay, neons. Black with a neon color. They got a bit cocky with that title. Yeah, I don't think this is the best question ever. This is a very nice question because I get to look at pretty colors. I do like pastels. I don't think it's jewel tones. Cool colors. This selection, this palette is very nice, I will say that. It's not this one. I feel like black with neon is a good, like, color palette. I'm gonna say neons, actually, which might surprise you because of my whole aesthetic. But I do like neons. I do like the bright colors. I like it. You found out your friends have a group chat, excluding you. What do you do? Immediate violence. What friends? They aren't mine. Ignore it. People can do whatever they want. Talk about it with another friend group. I'm a little gossip. I'm a little gossip. Cry. And then cut them off. Talk it over with them. Okay, immediate violence is funny. A group chat excluding you. This is interesting. This is interesting to think about. If people have made a group chat without me, I mean, clearly they're fine talking without me, so I'm fine talking without them. You know what I'm saying? You know? They're no longer my friends. Or, well... I mean, like, yeah, I would probably, like, stop talking to them or stop considering them my friends. And then I would probably ask them about it if anyone's, like, reaching out to me. It's like, hey, I haven't seen you around. Why aren't you in here? And then I'm like, okay, did you know about the group chat? Clearly they don't care enough to inform me, so... I don't know. I feel like the correct answer is to communicate directly. But I'm a flawed person. And I'm scared of communicating. I would ignore it, to be honest. I think ignoring is probably the... Because you don't want to start, like, unnecessary drama and waste your energy on people who aren't worth it. Right? Like, just... I don't know. If they want me around, they could fight for me, but clearly they don't care, so I don't care about them. You know, that's how I feel about it. Like, if it's an issue that can be resolved, then I would communicate about it. But if it's like... This feels more like a ingrained thing. Like, they don't like me, and I can't change that they don't like me, so... Yeah, it's best to move on. What website do you spend most of your time on? AO3, YouTube, Spotify, Discord, Reddit, Twitter or Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, Snapchat, movies, Netflix, Hulu, Disney, etc., Pinterest. Which one do I spend more? Can I check? I feel like I do spend more time on YouTube. I'm gonna check. I'm pulling up my device and I am checking right now because it's between AO3 and it's between YouTube. Of course they had to specifically do AO3. They're calling me out. Okay. Screen time. Okay. It is in fact YouTube. Mostly because I play YouTube in the background when I do stuff. And you can't really background AO3. Okay. What is AO3? AO3 is a fanfiction reading website. That's it. There's nothing more to it. It is, I think, the most popular one right now. It is definitely the most renowned. The most, yeah. Wattpad has like the impression of like, not as sophisticated, I guess. How they felt adding AO3. They know their audience. I'm sorry, you would not know about Omegaverse if you didn't... Like, how do you know about Omegaverse but not AO3? Unless you're, like, here and I'm telling you what Omegaverse is. I don't know, there's very select cases where you either know both of those things or you know none of those things. Pick your ideal superpower. Okay, well, let's see what I already have. I have this one already. Okay, this was the only one I have. Do I have this one? Am I gonna die someday? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I don't have mind control. That feels weird to have. Invisibility. I mean, I can, like, blend into walls and stuff, but I don't think that counts. I like my power as is. I'm gonna take my power. I think this... Time manipulation... Okay, here's the thing. Time manipulation is objectively the best choice, but then you're gonna spend your entire life just regretting everything and, like, wondering everything, and just... You're gonna spend all of your time just... I'm gonna go back in time and regret this, or I'm gonna go to the future and oh, this should have been this way. You're gonna live your entire life just looking not in the present, and that's kind of sad. So I'm gonna choose Shapeshifter because you could do a lot of stuff with it. And you ever hear about those bits? Like, I could just go to my friend and be like... I could be like, man, let that sink in. And then I turn it to a sink. That would be hilarious! Hilarious! Time control is the best thing ever. Yeah, I do agree. That is the objective choice, but I am happy with my choice. Do you platonically flirt with your friends? I want to. Yes and no. It's not platonic. I've been suffering for so long. God help me. No. Maybe? I have? Purely platonically? I have. It's not something I do. I don't know. I feel like some people take it too far, though. Some people take it very far. But I think yes. I have done that before. Very platonically, though. How do you handle stress? Violence! Journal, art, take a walk, etc. Cry my feelings out. Abuse others about it. Vent to others. Ignore it. It'll go away eventually. I just have to ignore it and it won't matter. Okay. Alright, let's just do a check. Okay? Alright, so we have unhealthy, healthy, healthy, unhealthy, healthy, unhealthy. Okay, I'm just gonna call that out real quick. Cool. Alright, honestly, I'm this guy. What's your role in the group? How many questions are there? Are we done? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. We're never gonna be done. We gotta speedrun this. What's your role in the group project? I like to be in charge. I do whatever needs to be done. I do the bare minimum, make sure everyone does their stuff. Group, no one wants to group with me, Lamau. I do whatever needs to be done. Dogs or cats? Cats. I don't like dogs. You need to go out late at night to go to the store. It's pitch black and the street lights are the only source of light. What do? I simply won't go. Phone a friend. I'm scared. Do this. Yeah, I'm yeah, just a little dark, lol. Wait until morning. If I need to go to the store, I'll go in the middle of the night. Yeah, it's just a little dark. It's fine. I have the police on speed dial. I have powers. You're sitting in class and your teacher's being frustrating. How do you handle it? Someone's being annoying. Your teacher is being frustrating? Okay. Probably complain to a friend. Oh, but make sure the teacher hears. That's petty. That's petty. Yell at them and walk out more dramatically than this. Okay, no, that's not the right. I would either complain to a friend or just ignore it. Or give them the benefit of the doubt. You know what? I feel like I'm pretty lenient towards teachers, but mostly just ignore it. What's your favorite emoticon? Oh, mine isn't on here. No! I like the, I'll type it for you guys so you can see. Yes, cats. We love cats. Meow, 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 meow. I love all animals. Yeah. This is my favorite emoticon. It's not on here. I feel like the closest is a meh. I like this one though. I like this one better. This is cute. I like this. I like this. Oh, I like all of the emojis only. Loser. I give them noses. I like the happy face or the smiley face. Which country would you move to? Norway. Out of all of these ones? I can't move to the US. I live in the US. And I'm not going to Antarctica. Mongolia, I don't know the language. And I don't know the languages of these ones either. I feel like Germany or Norway. I feel like both of them are nice. I like Germany because of bread, though. Norway mentioned. Apologies for not picking Norway. It is a very close thing, but because of bread, And also, German language is nice. Ich bin Brot. Ich bin Brot. Ja, mein Spitzhacke. What color is math? English is red, math is blue. I rest my case. What does this have to do with the Omegaverse, by the way? Do you like entertain? Okay, I'm just gonna click that. What type of clothing do you wear most often? What kind of clothing? Misogyny? What? Okay. Hoodies all day, every day. Loose-fitting, flowy clothes. Very pastel. Whatever I have and looks good, honestly. Yeah, that's pretty... That's pretty accurate. I wear a lot of things. I think, yeah. Whatever I have. I have a wide range of outfits. I am very diverse. My family members try to find out my style so they can buy me clothes. They don't get it. They literally have came up to me and been like, I don't know what you like. Okay. Favorite trope. There was only one bed. Found family. Enemies to lovers. Bully to lovers. Miscommunication. Omegaverse. Yandere, hurt comfort, angst / no comfort, fake dating, arranged marriage. I like hurt comfort. It's very we can pick multiple? We can pick multiple. I like found family. That's cute. I think that's it. Which of these fanfics would you read based on the tags? Major character death, angst, hurt, no comfort, found. What does this have to do with the Omegaverse? I'm about to speed run this. Major character death, ink, snow heart, comfort, found family, terminal. Oh, Jesus. Holy crap, man. Comfort, no hurt, sick fic, wing fic. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Two frothing fluff. Idiots in love. Graphic depictions of violence, kidnapping, Stockholm syndrome, hurt, no comfort, suit. Jeez! Whoa, dude. Whoa. These are crazy. I don't know what a wing fic is, so I can't click that. I don't like any of these, I'm gonna be honest. I guess I'll do this one. I guess. I love enemies to lovers. That's been popular recently. I also am a fan, but it's not one of my favorite tropes. You are walking through a public space and see someone beating up an innocent person. It's just you there at the moment, and the attacker looks to be more muscular than you do. Jeez, these are some aggressive answers. I try to tell off the attacker and run when they come towards me. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Someone's getting beat up. I step in and try to make the attacker back off. I try telling off the attacker and run when they come. I'm a coward, I would do that. Okay, here's the thing. I would probably step in and I don't know. I don't want to get beat up. It depends. Okay, it depends. But I think I would be like, if it's obviously like someone being like beat up, I don't know. That's tough. I don't want to die, guys. I help him beat the person. Oh yeah, you're right. Listen, if the guy looks like he deserves it, yeah, I'm joining in, you know. I do have powers, so, yeah. I will use my powers. What do you do if you're sick and have a prior engagement? I stay home and reschedule. I am sick. Someone is yelling at you for something you didn't do. Fight them. Okay. Beat them up and call them slut. Whoa! Okay, the difference between these two answers right here. I start crying or I beat them up and call them slurs. That is crazy. I explain my side calmly. You're on the internet and have somehow managed to get yourself into an argument about something you're clearly wrong about. Edit a Wikipedia page to prove I'm right. Admit you're wrong and apologize. Delete your original comments so nobody realizes it was you and live in embarrassment for the rest of your life. It's between this or this. I'm gonna say this. It's the internet. Okay, what's your opinion on Elon Musk? Your friend comes out to you, how do you respond? I'm gayer, not a competition. Thank you for telling me, I'm so proud of you. Lamau, okay. You're you're gay, that's kinda gay, you know, okay. Thank you for telling me, lol. Cool. What is your favorite genre of television / shows? There's romance twice. I like the slice of life ones. I think they're funny. If you were stranded on an island and could only bring one thing, what would that thing be? A gun? Why am I stranded on an island? Oh, a phone! I could ask for help! I could call for help! Oh wait, I have... Wait! Mobile data! Yeah! Yeah, that's easy. That's simple. I could call 911 anyway. That's rom-com. Rom-com or romance? Rom-com is romantic comedy, though, is it? That's like romance twice. Although I guess there are differences between the genres. Oh my god, how long is this? You stumble upon a dead body and I'm just gonna answer, I'm not even gonna read. Okay, well, okay. I can't answer the side. Let's see. I have to look through them. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I kind of vibe with that. It's between these two. I feel like I look... I'm gonna do this one, because, like, I look better in that color. What am I most afraid of? The law. I'm a criminal. I am afraid of my height. I am 2 feet tall. No, I can fly. I'm afraid of tall people. What do you need to be so tall for? What time of day would you like the most? Dawn, noon, dusk, night. You can fly. When was that established? Oh, because I don't have legs. 10 more questions left? There's 10 more? Oh, I'm so I have 3 more quizzes to go, by the way. We have to... Okay, what time of day do you like the most? I don't know what half of these mean, I'm not going to lie. Not the mornings, not the noons. Evening seems pretty good. Say dusk. That's when, yeah, dusk or evening. You've been invited to a potluck. Congratulations. What do you bring? I'm bringing dessert or a side dish. I'll probably bring a side dish. I bring deviled eggs. I've made potato balls before. Fried potato balls. They were very popular. You've been supplied with a whiteboard and a whiteboard marker. Oh my gosh! I'm probably trying Hatsune Miku, so probably that. Text your best friend right now. I'm serious. Ask them if you're a cat girl or a dog girl. Doesn't matter. Well, might as well ask you, guy. My biggest fear is falling asleep on the bus and waking up somewhere red. That is a valid fear. That is... Ooh. Well, usually the bus wraps around anyway, so I'll just stay on the bus until it does, but... Yeah. Just waking up in the middle of nowhere? That sounds crazy. Cat girl? I figured. Yeah. You guys don't think I'm some other animal? Okay, cat. Nya, ichi, ni, san, nya, arigato. Which image resonates with you? What does this have to do with the Omegaverse? what? That's a bird! Huh? Among Us? What the? That is really cute. I feel like this... I don't know. Look at this little guy. I like this little guy. He's so small. I'll do that. What? No! 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 Who are you? William Afton. Oh, Michael Afton. What is happening? What? I'm not reading this. Guys, it's like we're back in 2015. I like waffles. Who are you people? Well, Rack, pretty big number. Tell me, how are you feeling right now? This quiz sucks. It's too long. How do you store? I don't. Oh my god. Honk Shua. Whatever. You're in public. No. I don't read fanfiction in public. What fanfiction? Oh my god. Stop asking me questions! What's your favorite animal? What is my favorite? Oh no, my favorite- I know what my favorite animal is. It's not on here though. I guess the closest thing would be like one of these. I like rabbits and bunnies. I'm a caring beta! Yay! I'm a beta! Okay, we're gonna tally up the points, by the way. So, we have 3 quizzes to take. So we have 3 different sources. I don't trust this source. I don't like this quiz. When do it? Yeah, my points live another day. Did you guess beta? Yeah, that's 1 point to you. So when do we get our points? After we get the 3 quizzes done, then I will give you your points back, okay? Then I will give you... Okay, what does it say? Congratulations on finishing this quiz. Good job. You are a caring beta and you are the perfect partner. Don't let that get to your head. You are the mom friends, but you don't call yourself dad and therefore are not annoying. I am not. I'm not the mom friend. Your friends often look to you for guidance. You often give more than you take. You do well in school, but not for validation. You are a generally smart person and studied hard to get to where you are today. If you get a job, you are the most eligible for pediatrics, the elderly. Do not go into politics, you will die. Wasn't planning on it. As a caring beta, you are compatible with every other beta and most other types. You are the perfect partner. However, aggressive omegas make you sad, so don't date them. Wasn't planning on it. Okay, you know what? This quiz peeved me off a little. I feel like we went a little off topic, but overall, good result. This quiz, I'll give you 4 betas out of 4 carryings, I guess. Okay. I want my points back. I want my points back, I say for an hour. I'm holding your points on- Hey! No! Do you want accuracy? Or do you want an accurate result? Or do you want to just have points off? I know you guys are gambling, but you guys can't seriously be that rash, that impulsive. Exhibit patience! Exhibit patience, this is training. That is a good quality to have. Accuracy must come at the cost of patience. This is a science experiment! This is science, I tell you! We take science very seriously! Omegaverse quiz. Are you a rare Enigma Alpha, a cozy nesting Omega, or a chill unbothered beta? That one, I am an unbothered beta. Uncover your true nature with our 12 archetype analysis. 30 questions. Okay, cool. Cool. Reveal my dynamic. The ABO personality assessment. Analyze your instincts to reveal your specific archetype in the 12-role hierarchy. There's 12 of them? Oh god. Pick an entrance. The Gathering. The Executive Suite. The Bunker, or the Sanctuary. I'm gonna do the Executive Suite. That seems nice and clean and doesn't have any bugs. Your partner suggests a spontaneous, risky trip. What is your reaction? Yes, let's leave right now. Override, get in the car I drive. Budget, calculate. Can we afford this? Yeah. Prep, panic. I need a pack first. It's between these two. But yeah, can we afford this? Not just in money, but time-wise. Are we, like, you know... What? It's gonna, like, label me a money-hungry beta, isn't it? I'm gonna make you bald if you don't give us- I would do that, but I lost 1,000 points on the first- Okay. Guys! This was the deal! We have 3 tests! Do you want to predict every single one? Do you just want to gamble more? Is that what you want? Here, I'll put like, fine, I'll go do that. I'll give you your points and then you can predict this one too. And you can win big or you can win small. Okay, fine. Here, have your points. Choose outcome, beta, here, go ahead. Now you can guess again. Now you can lose even more money if that's what you wanna lose more money? You wanna lose more money? Sure. Alpha. Beta. Omega. What is Yukone? Here. And you guys get 30 minutes. Start prediction. Here you go. Second one. And of course you do balcony anyway. Whatever. Okay.
Am I a rat in a maze where nothing I do matters? What is this? Are my choices... Do I have no free will? Why is everyone lying to me? Yes, lol. I'm gonna have an existential crisis, and I'm going to be the existential beta. What partner vibe makes you feral? None of them. Size, I want them hugs. Kindness, I want a best friend. Wit, I want a match. Submission, I want... Not that. I don't know. I guess wit. We could be rivals, I guess. In a perfect world, what is your role in a relationship? Okay, this is more online with the Omegaverse. I don't know. I guess I guess I'll pick that one. I don't feel strongly connected to any of them. This is going to be so... You're already Unc. Oh, whatever. Now I look the part too, I guess. Am I soft Unc? You're an Unc too. I don't know why you're talking. You have a first date tonight and you need to make an impression. What are you wearing? Street armor. Alluring. Soft and cozy. Dressed to kill. I like killing. Dressed to kill. If your soul could manifest one magical ability, what would it be? Restoration, healing light, telepathy, connecting minds. Okay, you guys seen Psyche K? It would be funny. It would be funny. Fire, destruction, and power. Ooh! Ooh, fire powers? To cook my steak. Okay, time. Okay, yes. Time would be so useful. Time is just objectively the best, which is why I don't want to pick it, because it feels so cheap to say, oh yes, I choose time because time is the most useful. Do you know what kind of nerd you sound like? Have some fun, have some whimsy. You know, like, I could do fireworks, you know, that's fun. That's like, I could telepathize and just... I just like... It'd be funny. It'd be funny. I could say funny things in people's minds, and I could do funny things, and But I do have to say time, because imagine you pause and then just like, I would say time. Oh no, you just lost your wallet. What do you do? I order a new card. It's fine. I cry and assume my life is over. I tear the house apart until I find it. I stop. I breathe. I check my steps. Okay, so this is me at different stages, okay? This is me when I first lose it. This is me, like, 10 minutes after I lose it. This is me 30 minutes after. And this is me after an hour or so. The time frame is a little messed up here, but this is all me. I think it's this one mostly. When you strip everything else away, what is the one thing you're truly hungry for? Food? To ensure my loved ones survive, to be fully known and fully possessed. I don't want to be possessed. I like my bodily autonomy. To build something that lasts, to know that I help something bloom. Okay, these are all nice. These are all nice things. I'm thinking. Let me think. And, I think this one. It's between, like, you know, my loved ones surviving. I would like that, actually. Or, I would say, okay, I was going to originally click this one, but I'm leaning more towards this one. They're both important to me, very. But I think when all else is stripped away, I like my loved ones. I like my friends. I like my family.
I like tortoise. A stranger shoves you on the street. I step aside, not worth the energy. I roll my eyes. Ew, rude. I shove back harder. Watch it. I shake back. Sorry. Ha. I step aside. I'm gonna keep walking. I'm not gonna pick a fight. If that guy was clearly bold enough to push me and strong enough to push me, I'm not picking a fight with that guy. When the party is loud and crowded, what do you actually do? Also, you never know if someone, like, I don't mean to excuse rude people, but you never know when someone just sucks at walking. I feel like half the time you bump into someone, it's because one of you just sucks at walking, and that's me. So I'm not gonna get too angry with them. The party's loud and crowded, what are you actually doing? Chatting with everyone, the social butterfly, holding my partner's hand, whispering secrets, loud, playful, everyone is laughing at my jokes. Hey guys, I'm so funny! I would say... I wouldn't say I'm like... loud or playful. I'm not loud. I wouldn't say I'm the social butterfly either. But I think if I'm at a party, I would be talking with everyone. So I will say this. I will say that. But it says he shoved you. He did it on purpose. Okay, well if he did it on purpose... Ooh, I can't go back. If he did it on purpose... I'm gonna start barking at that guy, and then I'm gonna do a cool backflip into the roundhouse kick, and then I'm gonna burn his house down. I don't know. A stranger sits in your seat. Your gut reaction? Excuse me? Excuse me. That's the polite way. You want a free vacation. Where are we going? Where are we going? The city tour, the resort, the mountains, the spa resort. Ooh. I like exploring cities with lots of shops. I think this is like a... Yeah, we're going on a city tour. We're exploring. You're at a family dinner and a relative asks a super intrusive question about your love life. How do you respond? Answer. I answer politely to keep the peace. Pivot. I change the subject so smoothly they don't notice. The death stare. We aren't discussing that. Sarcasm. I make a joke at their expense. Pivot. 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 So smoothly they don't even notice. Pivot. Just move on. You don't even have legs though. Hey! Well, I could still explore the city if I have legs. I could grow them. I can shapeshift. I can do that whenever I want. It's you guys who are forced to have legs all of the time. It's Sunday. How do you spend a day alone at home? Meal prep, softening the oh, it's Sunday. Going out, fixing the house. I don't meal prep. We already established that. But the sentiment is shared. I would meal prep. Like I would do something. I would prepare for the week. I wouldn't go out on a Sunday. I might go out on a Sunday. I don't know. Probably fix the house. Just do random things around the house on a Sunday. Yeah, I'll say that. It's movie night on the couch! What is the cuddle position? Oh wait, no, I want to share the popcorn! Wait! Oh, wait, we could go back. Okay. We're sharing the popcorn. I was gonna say sitting in a different chair, but when food is involved, I'm sharing the popcorn. Or maybe I could get my own popcorn. I like having my own popcorn, actually. I'm sitting in a separate chair with my own popcorn. Or no, side by side. It's like, then we could laugh at the movie. We're sharing popcorn. Big bowl. Giant, huge bowl. Because then, if I get a bag of popcorn and I don't want to finish all the popcorn, I could just hand it to you and then you can eat it all. What scent of perfume/cologne would you wear to bed? Soap and skin. There's skin-flavored perfume? Probably lavender. Oh no, skin. No, I have to wear my skin-flavored perfume to bed. That That way I can smell human. I love the scent of human flesh. I'm gonna go take a nap, so I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by, Floppa. Have a good nap. Your points will be mysteriously refunded depending what you selected, so... Yeah. Pick your RPG class. The tank, the cleric, the DPS, or the bard. I usually play the cleric. Or well... In D&D, I feel like I've only played like DPS characters. Yeah, so I'm gonna say DPS. In the other games though, I usually play healer. The deadline is 1 hour and the team is failing. I stay up at night fixing every tiny font detail. Move, I take over and do it myself. I make a new spreadsheet to fix the word flow. Chill, it's just a job, I'll get that. Okay, not that. Making a spreadsheet would be a waste of time if it's just 1 hour. So... the deadline is in 1 hour, so I don't know how this makes sense. Depending on how much time we have left, organizing people to get them on tasks is the first thing I would do. Then, I would stay up and put in extra time to make sure that it gets done. But this... we fixed the workflow. Cut the branches from the root, am I right? Ah. You open the fridge and there's a live penguin inside. Okay. Reaction?
Baby, you live here now. Are you hungry? Nope, going back to bed. Who put this here? Getting it out.
How to return a penguin. I'm probably gonna say how to return. I'm probably gonna Google it. Okay, we are gonna just move past these because we're almost done. A fight breaks out in your friend group if voices are getting loud. What is your instinct? Or actually, no, I would do this first. Which text messages would shatter you completely? I'm thirsty. Then drink water. Drink water. Make sure to hydrate. You know what? I'll hydrate with you. Water. Go, go, go. You are thirsty. Pick a drink. Ooh, okay, this is... well, that's perfectly timed. Which one would you... I'll go get some. Alright, enjoy your drink. Please drink. Don't die of dehydration. Ooh, I like fizzy and fun drinks. But I also like sweet. I like whipped cream a lot. Oh, this is hard. I like cold water. Very hydrating. I like these. I mean, if I'm thirsty... You know what? Yeah. It also, like, you know... it's delicious and it's more than satisfies your thirst. It also satisfies your hunger as well. Your friend is crying. What is your instinct? Here is water. I listen and offer rational advice. I am always the person who gives people water. Because like I'm like, I see someone crying and I give them a water bottle or I give them tissues and then like I sit next to them. Yeah. I don't know, usually what it works is to ask people what they want. You know, if someone's upset, you could always be like, hey, how's it go? Obviously not well, but you know, hey, how's it going? Hey, I got you water. Do you want to talk about it? No? Okay, then you just sit with them. If they want to talk about it, then you listen to them. And then after you're listening to them, you're like, do you want advice? Or do you want me to just, like, listen? And it's like, no, I don't want any advice. You know, usually crying people are not conscious enough to respond that well. But, you know, usually the best thing is to, like, don't offer advice unless they ask, because that usually heaves him off. But other than that, yeah. That's usually what I do. I usually ask if they want a distraction or anything like that. It's a good strat. Imagine curling up. Oh. I don't like any of these. What does it mean by scent, by the way? How do I smell this? This is an Omegaverse question. I guess? I don't know. What texture do you want to touch right now? Whipped cream. Ew! That's... no. Coal linen. Like a blanket? That would be nice. I like blankets. You're going to survive on a desert island for 1 week. You can only carry one of the following items. Which one appeals to you? The multi-tool? Not the journal. That is the most useless one. Signal for Get me off the island! Get me off the island. I would like to eat food, maybe. I have to wash the pot, too. Maybe I can make my own cooking pot. Probably say... I would probably say get me off the island! Okay, no, I think genuinely, if I'm gonna be sitting... I'm going to... Oh! For 1 week. Okay. Cooking pot, then. I'm just gonna eat food and relax and chill. I'm low-key back. Okay, welcome back, low-key. I don't know how you would high-key be back. I feel like you're either present or not present. What keeps you going when you want to quit? I want to see what happens. I've already got here. Pick your AO3 tech, bro. Soulmate AU. I like soulmate AUs. They're so funny to me. I like the idea of like someone just having like a mark and then like trying to hide it from another person. So I'm gonna choose that one. If your life was a fanfic, what is the final line? And finally, the world melts at their feet, guys. I'm on my world domination arc. You know what? I like that. I like world domination. Or actually, you know what? Not in the actual, honestly, I would be surrounded by friends, and we would have such a fun time. Your dynamic is confirmed. Choose a key to unlock your Yay! I get to find out my Omegaverse. Okay, let's see. Which key is it? The crown key, the iron key, or the share the key? The keepsake key. Ooh. The crown key for the I like I like the little ribbon. I think it's cute. I'll do this one. The mom beta? Did everyone drink enough water? Why do you keep calling me mother? I am not mother. I am not your mother. I am not a mom. I don't think I can't even keep a plant alive. Whatever, okay. Well, here are your results, guys. The mom beta, right, guys. Hey, listen to your mother and do not respect me. You are grounded, actually. All of you are grounded, and... yeah. I feel like if I were to be a mom, I would be like a... Hold on, I'm clicking a button right now. Here you go. Here's your points, guys. I would be like a one of those absent cigarette moms. Like, I would be like, hey kid, you want to learn how to hack the system? And I would like be like and I would disappear. I would take you out for catch, and I would teach you how to tie a tie, and I would teach you how to, I don't know. And I would make sure you're fed and you go home as if nothing happens. I don't... Oh god. I am the emotional glue of what? You might not be the loudest person in the room, but you're the one everyone comes to when they're hurt, confused, or just need to feel seen. You are the peacemaker, the mediator, and the designated shoulder to cry on. You don't need to dominate a space to control it, you soften it. You have a rare gift. You can make a house feel like a home by just sitting down in it. I'm the mom. I'm not. I'm no one's mother. I am not. I don't. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'll just move on. Last quiz, guys. And this one's from aboquiz.org, so you know, it's like the shortest title, so it's probably the best. Ooh, I can still predict too. Can you? Oh, whoops. What the heck? Did I just set up a new prediction? Let me just fix this real quick. Okay, here we go. Details. Get started. Okay. Right, it should be done. It should be— what the heck? What? Okay, let's start a prediction. Okay. What is Yuko? And we're gonna do the same thing again. This is the last one. This is the last chance to earn money. Lots of money. You'll be rich from your bets and stuff. Whatever. It is time to discover my last quiz. Now, we have a good track record so far. So far, I've been happy with my results. I don't know what's this whole deal with calling me mom or mother or what this whole thing is, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine because I am not an alpha and I am not an omega, so it's fine. Whatever. Maybe I'm Unc and I'm mom at the same time. What? Does that make me dad? Am I dad now? Unc plus mom equals dad. That makes sense, yeah? Okay, I'm putting my hair back on, by the way. Okay, alright. You know what? I'm numb to this. I'm numb to this quiz, so I can just do it. ABO test, are you an alpha, beta, or omega in the Omegaverse? This is a free ABO to help you discover whether you're an alpha, beta, or omega based on Omegaverse traits. The Omegaverse is perfect for you. Okay, okay, cool. How many questions? Let's go. Start the quiz. During a work meeting where the team reaches a deadlock, you typically directly propose solutions and take control of the discussion, patiently listen to everyone's ideas and find common ground, analyze the root cause from an emotional perspective, stay quiet, and observe how the situation develops. I'm between these two. 'Cause, like, yeah, I feel like I would say I would directly propose solutions, though, more so than... Because if we're at a deadlock, that usually means people don't have ideas in the first place. But if everyone had ideas, I would, like, propose a solution that utilizes everyone's ideas. When you feel stress, your body naturally becomes tense and radiates an authoritative presence. Tries to create a peaceful atmosphere to help others relax. Becomes more sensitive, able to sense others' emotional fluctuations. What? Seeks quiet space and needs alone time. I would say I like to be alone when I'm stressed. In romantic relationships, what you value most is being a protector and guide for your partner, building an equal and mutually supportive partnership, deep emotional connection and spiritual resonance, being understood and cherished with a sense of security. Probably this. I would like to have a bond with the person, I guess. I put 300 of this. Well, what do you know? Let's see if you get your money back. When facing conflict, your first reaction is to confront the issue directly and resolve it with authority. You have to specify with authority. Find a compromise that satisfies everyone. Feel anxious and hopes the conflict ends quickly. Avoid the conflict and wait for it to resolve naturally. Find a compromise that satisfies everyone. I'm not gonna deal with it with authority. Well, no, you can't really satisfy everyone, though. I feel like I wouldn't say with authority, but I feel like it is again between these two things. I'm gonna say the first one though. I'll say it's better to confront things directly if they're a really bad thing. At social gatherings, you typically become the center of attention and lead conversations. Move between different groups, facilitating communication. Seek deep conversations and avoid superficial interactions. Keep a low profile and observe others' interaction patterns. I would move between different groups. Yeah, I would try to talk to everyone, or at least the people I know. Yeah. I try to include everyone. Your ideal work environment is a leadership position where you can give orders and control the big picture. Okay, this is the alpha answer. A collaborative team with mutual support and harmony. Creative space where you can freely express your inner thoughts. A quiet, independent workspace where you won't be disturbed. Ooh, these are both very appealing. I mean, for work, yeah. I feel like it would be this one for work. Like, I could just do my... I could do my job, and then, you know, I could just do my job. Yeah. Okay. When you enter a new environment, your aura typically gives people feelings of... My aura? Strong and commanding, making people naturally want to follow. Alpha. Gentle and friendly, making people feel relaxed and safe. Mysterious and magnetic, sparking others' curiosity. Low-key reserved, not actually seeking attention. I would say this one, I guess, maybe? Or this one. Why? I'm like between. I'm mysterious and magnetic. Are you curious about me? Oh, 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 oh. No, I'm not. This is ruining my mysterious and magnetic energy, guys. These personality quizzes. Low-key and reserved, not... I would say gentle and friendly. I tend to be friendly. In modern society, what method do you most often use to hide your true self? Maintain a professional calm exterior while restraining inner control desires. Act easygoing and friendly to avoid revealing your influence. Pretend to be a rational decision maker while suppressing emotional fluctuations. That's the Omega answer. Deliberately act rebellious and independent to mask dependency needs. That is also an Omega answer. So, not those. Maintain a professional, calm exterior. Yeah, I would say that one most suits it. I don't think I have influence. Well, not like too much where I have to hide it. How quick is your intuitive response? Fast and decisive, rarely questioning first instincts. Consider the impact on others first, then make decisions. Extremely keen, able to sense subtle changes, needs time to process, slowly forward, blah 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 blah. I think we need time to process.
Cause like sometimes you have intuition, but you need to think about it first. So I would say that. When you're angry, people around you typically feel oppressive authority that makes people afraid to approach. Disappointment and sadness that makes people want to comfort you. I think that's the Omega answer. Strong emotional fluctuations that affect the entire environment. Cold distance, as if invisible barriers have been erected. I'm just gonna start clicking these without. We're almost done. Type of person are you most easily attracted to? Gentle and obedient, balanced and stable, strong and okay. Me. In a group, your natural position is me. Your creativity is mainly expressed through me. I think they're all of these, honestly. Let's say artistic expression. I'm very artistic. When you feel misunderstood, I will. Your pheromones. I almost forgot this was an Omegaverse test for a second there. Right, okay. Your aura gives people the impression of my pheromones. What do you mean my pheromones? I don't know. Apparently, the other test, I guess it's this one. When facing deadline pressure, your performance is become more efficient. Yeah. Or actually, wait. Burst with inspiration at the last moment, creatively solving problems. With deadline pressure? No, I think it's the first one, actually. It's like half sometimes, but I think that happens more often. In intimate relationships, what you fear most is... guess this one, sure. Beep, 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 beep. Why are these all about the workplace? Is this a job type question, or is this a job quiz, or is this an Omegaverse quiz? I feel like I'm like interviewing for a job. Does this job need a mom betas? Because that's what I apparently am. When you truly relax, your aura becomes warm and embracing, like a reliable harbor. Light and cheerful, highly. My aura, my pheromones, guys. You like my pheromones? My pheromones are... my pheromones everywhere. I guess I'll put this one. If you could choose, what kind of superpower would you most want to have? Mind control, healing powers, mind reading, time, space, yeah. Space-time manipulation. We've already established this. It's also space manipulation? Ooh. Oh, result time. Okay, final quiz of the day. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? I'm too done with this to even really be that upset. I'm not an Omega. I am not an Omega. That's what I least wanted. I think I would have been upset if I got... Okay, whatever. Creative? At least I'm creative. Okay, I'm a creative dreamer with a unique worldview and artistic talent. You express your inner world through creative... Okay. Okay, cool. Pheromone type. Don't tell me my pheromone type! What? Okay. Earthly. I don't know what that means. What does this mean? Modern masking style, rebellious masking. How you hide yourself in modern society. Huh? Okay. Highly creative, artistic talent. Independent thinking, sensitive and refined, rich imagination. Compatible types, understanding alpha. No! No, I do not need an alpha! I do not need it! Oh my, appreciative beta. What I do not date. Other creative types? Okay, cool. We can make art together. That's not bad. Artistic creation, designer, writer, musician, innovation, artist. Okay. I mean, I guess. Learn Omega. I'm not learning this. I'm not. No. I'm just gonna. Okay. Yuko Omega. No. The last 2 tests are beta. This one is Omega. Clearly. Have you ever heard of checking your sources with other sources? When you have 3 sources and 2 of them agree and 1 of them doesn't, it's the 3rd source that is wrong. It's the 3rd source that is inaccurate. This one is the inaccurate one. You're bound to have a fluke. You're bound to have an outlier. This is the outlier. I am not an Omega. I'm not. I am the alpha. I am the sigma. I am the one in control. Ow! Oh dear lord. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't mean to come off as Omegaversist. I'm sorry. I'm realizing that I sound very secondary genderist right now. I mean, it's fine to be an Omega, but that's not for me. That's not who I am. This quiz is wrong. It's like if I go into Harry Potter and I take a quiz and I get, I don't know. I'm a Gryffindor and then I get Slytherin. Nothing wrong with Slytherin. I'm fine with all my Slytherins. I'm just not a Slytherin. I don't want to have pups. Clearly it says here, I'm like, I don't want to have pups! It's wrong! It's wrong! It's the only one saying that. It's wrong! It's wrong! It's not correct. It's inaccurate. Half of these questions are about work, and I feel like if you're in a workplace, you need to be a little bit subordinate. You need to be submissive, because it's a workplace. You are an employee, you have a boss. So clearly, everyone should be an Omega, unless you are the CEO. Whatever. This is my results. I'm gonna take screenshots of all of these, real quick. I'll give you guys back your money.
the mom beta. At least it didn't call me mother again. See, oh no, because if I am apparently mother, then I should be good at— No, I don't want pups. I don't want this. No, I would be terrible. I would be a terrible mother. I would give my babies shaken baby syndrome. I would I would give them like 3rd degree poisoning, arsenic poisoning. I would give them lead poisoning. Omega Kode. It's one result. It's 1 out of 3. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. I don't have pheromones. No, I'm not a part of this world. Well, anyway, you know what? I don't feel bad for taking your points away. Guess. Yeah. Whatever. I did it. I took the quiz. Are you happy? Are you guys happy that I did this? The thing is that I do. Well, you know what? Then I realized, you know what? Let me take some breathing exercises. Let me just drink some water and process what I've learned today. I have learned a lot about myself today. And I think you guys have learned a lot about me today. That is for certain. Won't accept the Omega. Won't accept they're an Omega. Because I'm not. Because I am not. It's just one. Okay, if like 1,000 monkeys were given this drug that makes them bald, and every other monkey gets bald, and one monkey does not go bald, what do we call that in science? An outlier. This is the outlier. Sure, the sample size is a little small, but you know. Okay, fine. You know what? I've had some time to think about it. Okay? Maybe I can accept this. Maybe. It'll take me a long journey. 33%, oh my god. It's fine, it's fine. I can accept my identity. Because that is what it means to be a person. It means that there are some parts of ourselves that we are ashamed of, or that we don't like, or that we don't think fits us, but we have them anyway. And even if we have them, it means that they are part of ourselves, and we should love each other. We should love each other. We should love ourselves. We should learn to accept ourselves, no matter how weird things get. What is this test to me? It is a test character. It's not just about having pups or pheromones. It's about personhood or something. I'm an Unc Omega, or at least I'm partly an Unc Omega, and that is a part of me I cannot run from. And I can't. I am an Unc Omega to some degree. A soft Unc Omega who's like mostly a beta, honestly. I'm mostly a beta. I'm 33% soft Unc. I'm 100% soft Unc. And I am. Uh-oh. This is... Okay, we have to go. We have to go immediately. I'm sorry. Okay, we have to go. Boba's raiding into me.
Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I enjoy me crashing out. All right, say hi to Boba. Bye bye, Omegaverse Unc. Goodbye. I don't want to get rated, so I'm gonna rate them first. Okay, this will be a journey for me to accept, but be who you are for your pride. Thank you for watching. Okay, eat water, drink food. Bye, bye. I can't believe this, though. Whatever. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. You got it for 20 bucks. You know what? I'm happy. 20 bucks. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Okay. Yahoo! Goodbye, Test today. Omegaverse today. Goodbye. I'm never gonna talk about the Omegaverse again. Okay. No! Was I too late? No! No! Okay. Okay, you beat me to it. Hello, everyone. My name is Chase Yukone. I was going to... Okay, I tried to write first, but clearly I was usurped. Hello, Boba! I like the art that you made. Hi, hello. Hello. Wait a second. What happened? Is this... Did it work? Or wait, no. I'm confused now. I'm very confused. Because on one screen I have... Wait. Oh, whatever. Okay. Did you see the finish? I did go look at it. It was very nice with red hair. I think you were drawing... You said you were drawing Yaoi, right? Well, I guess we're here anyway. Okay, hi. Hi. I should introduce myself. Hello, my name is Chase Yukone, and I am a great paid alien VTuber. And, Boba is a very... I already shouted Boba earlier. Not Raid, shout out. Oopsies, whoop. Blink. You know what? Joke's on you. You thought... you thought... Yes, I was like wrapping up my thing and I hear Boba start going, how do I... Did you just rape? What? Eh? Said everyone... What? Wait, no, I've been double-crossed. No, wait, I did send it to you. And then... Today has been nothing but L's after L's after L's. I could make a basket weaving all of the L's I have received today. You're lucky my brain is frazzled right now. Well, hi guys. I thought that I okay. Okay, I guess since you guys are like here anyway. Here, shout out Boba. Hi Boba. Hello, my name. Hello. I'm Chase Yukone, the great big alien VTuber. Whatever. What was I saying? I feel like I was saying Yaoi. I thought that you thought that I thought. It's okay, I love L. It is a great letter. Yeah. I guess I'll stay for like 5 minutes because I was going to, end. But, oh yeah, I was saying, okay, so I was like ending, and then I hear in the back of my headphones, right, because I turned the volume a little bit down so I don't have to like, my brain doesn't explode. But I hear Boba saying, how do I spell Chase Yukone? and then I panic and I start typing immediately.
The reason why I said I wasn't streaming in your stream is because I don't like to mention that I'm streaming in other people's streams. It feels kind of like rude to me. I don't want to. I also don't chat in a lot of streams anyway. I like to lurk silently and stuff. But it was very nice of you to it was very nice of you to give me a shout out. Thank you. But I love chatters, not gonna lie. Yeah, I love chatters, I love lurkers. I am a lurker. I don't know. I feel like I only chat when there's like something I feel like I have input to give in. Because you guys were talking about being Vietnamese and stuff. I'm like, I'm Vietnamese. Can I speak the language? No. Oh, and if you wanna hear what beef, I don't think I have the best tone thing. You see, I have everything except for the language. Pretty much. It's tup ba ba tup ba. Pork is tut hail. I always struggle with chicken. I always say tomato. Tut ga. Bah. Yeah, sometimes when someone is streaming right before I stream, I get scared to drop. Yeah. My strat of just like secretly just playing it. But I like to be there, and I like to be there anyway. But yeah, I get scared to drop by when I was streaming, but at the same time I want to be there. So it's like I have to weigh the cons and stuff. Also, since you guys are here, well, let me tell you what I was doing today this stream. I took 4 tests today, guys. And no, I'm not going to explain the Omegaverse a 3rd time. I've already done that. I'm already done with that. I am officially a soft Unc. Am I proud of it? No. Or maybe I am. Maybe I am. I am a soft Unc and I'm proud. You'll understand when you get older. I'm also apparently a caring beta, I guess, and the mom beta. I'm not. I don't know why they say this. We could just skip over that one. That one doesn't count. Are you an alpha and or omega? I am nothing, and I am nothing. I am sigma. I did not deal with anything. Or just don't get that. Don't. I am nothing. I am nothing. I have never gotten a result that was anything other than a beta. I'm sigma. I'm sigma maxing. I'm sigma Chad. Sigma. I'm not even sigma. I am delta. I am nu. I am chi. I am epsilon. I am. There's a lot of Greek letters. I'm so glad I came back to this. Turkey! Turkey! You see, the whole reason why I even did this Omegaverse test in the first place was because Turkey gifted subs. You don't get to see the results. You don't- no. 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 No, I am nothing. I'm I got my money's worth. You got your money's worth 3 times because I did it 3 times. I'll send you the results. Okay. Alright. Creative, oh my god. That's not all I am! I have 2 other results! I have 2 other results! What the heck? Oh my god, everyone latches onto the one result. It's like, what is this? Some kind of bias? Confirmation bias? Is this? I'm just gonna ignore all the other data to come to the conclusion that I want to come to. What is this? This is why science is dead nowadays. She's more than my- she's more than Omega, she's got my heart, ooh. Thank you, that was very kind of you.
no. I'm outside of this. I don't need an alpha. I don't need to. No! No. This is why I was in such a rush to end the stream. And you know what? I said I was gonna end the stream after 5 minutes. Let's look at the time. It's been 5 minutes. So, thank you, Boba, for the raid. Thank you, Turkey, for the subs. Thank you guys for watching me do this. I hope it was worth it. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy with the knowledge that you've come for me. Accept yourself. Love yourself. Even the parts you don't like. I will be working on accepting myself. Next time you see me, I will be proud of who I am, and you guys can't tease me anymore. Alright. Eat food, drink water. Omegaverse Kone! Goodbye!